What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to be completing the survey that if you start PvZ Heroes, it kind of pops up to answer a survey. Now, if you click on the link in game, there's something wrong with the PvZ Heroes servers, so it might not load. However, you can just go directly to the link, which I have here on the top. It's just surveymonkey.com/r/PvZH May 2025. So let's go and complete the survey and see what they're asking us. And first of all, my reaction is it's just a really great thing that they're asking for community feedback. That is a really, really good sign. We had a very unexpected update in December of 2025, and who knows what this means. Maybe it is possible that we'll see even another balance patch. I am recording this right after a huge bug patch where they solve quarterly bonus, and hopefully a lot more to come. All right, so let's just go through it here, and it's going to be asking first your gameplay experience. Tell us more about you and your time playing PvZ Heroes. First of all, how long have you been playing PvZ Heroes? So I've been playing it for 9 years, started in around June. The alpha release in June of 2016. Right now it is the day or two before it is 2 days before June of 2025, so that is going to be 9 years playing PvZ Heroes. And yeah, it's been quite the journey. What aspects of PvZ Heroes do you enjoy the most? Select up to 3. All right, so collecting cards, building decks. So I'm gonna have to say building decks being absolutely number one. I don't play the missions, I haven't even completed the missions, so I'm gonna say ranked matches. I'm not going to do casual matches. Collecting cards I haven't really had the opportunity to do because I've had the full collection for a long time. But what about other? Don't put any philosophical beliefs, political beliefs, any identifying information. Hi, my name is Fry 'em Up. My legal name is... Okay, I'm going to say the fun, creativity, and RNG, making every game unique. That is what we going with. I did kind of put my philosophical beliefs there, so I violated it already. All right, current PvP feedback. So how often do you play ranked matches? And it's definitely daily. I play this game every single day. What is the highest league you've achieved in a season? Definitely, I don't know, Wood League? No, it's going to be Ultimate League. How satisfied are you with the current rank season format? Okay, so that's a good question. I haven't really talked about this on stream in a long time, but better than hitting Ultimate League and just gaining stars, the better way to do it would there be an actual elo system. That would make the game a lot sweatier, but it would add a really competitive aspect to the game, and then I think casual would actually then have a real place for when you want to play the RNG decks and not sweat and play the top tier meta. So I'm gonna say I'm somewhat satisfied because I'm okay with it, but I think having a proper elo system where you can actually climb and get to rank 1 once you're in Ultimate League, that would be a significant improvement. How fair do you feel like the current matchmaking system is? Yeah, I don't think it's actually very fair. I mean, I'm gonna say typically I'm matching to people around my rank, but it happens very, very often where, I mean, you know, I'll be in Ultimate League and I'll match up with someone who's ranked 5, 10, or 15. And again, as frustrating as that is for me, because I find those matches boring when you're against clearly a brand new player, imagine what it's like for new players. It'll be 10 times more frustrating, you know, when they're just going into a ranked match and hitting someone in Ultimate League. It's just so unfair. I'm gonna say actually somewhat unfair because I think that's something that really needs to be fixed. What do you think about the length of the current rank season? Because it's so easy to hit Ultimate League, I really don't know. I haven't really felt it. I'm usually like just logging my games like, oh, the ranked season reset. Like I don't really know or care. I'm gonna say just right because having it I think it's every month or two, which sounds about right for a ranked season. It could be they're actually too long though. Let me know if you disagree with that in the comments. Which of the following issues, if any, do you experience while playing existing ranked season? So long matchmaking queue times? No, I find that it's actually very short. I know in some countries people do have longer queues. I'm not sure what that's about. Max against much higher skill players, matched against much lower skill players. This does happen, so I'll check that one out. I think one thing that could be implemented is that if there was a proper elo system, then gaining a higher rank within the elo after Ultimate League, a little more rewards I think would be good. Rank progression too slow? No, I don't find that. Rank progression too fast? No, I don't feel it's too fast. I just want more. Technical issues, no issues, other. I wish there was an elo system once you reach Ultimate League. Hey, roll next. That's interesting. They're asking about this stuff though. I'm Very impressed. Help us design upcoming features. Are you kidding me? How interested would you be in participating in a limited time tournament within PvZ Heroes? An official one? An official one? Are you kidding me? I'll call it. I'll do the commentary, man. No, I'll play in that though. Oh my gosh. If there was an official tournament, man, I'm all in. All in. Which tournament format would you prefer? So either knockout or Swiss. Probably my favorite would actually be full double elimination. When I watch fighting tournaments, like I'm in the middle of watching like a Mortal Kombat 1 tournament, I sort of like double elimination because that means if you have one bad set, it's not a big deal, but two and you're out. And you can actually bring it back even if you're down. Swiss format is like a lot of, I'm going to have to say neither, but I probably would rather a Swiss format than a single elimination, but double elimination is actually my answer. How often do you like to see tournaments occur? Honestly, I think if it was daily or weekly, I'm gonna say that's gonna be way too much. There's no way. I'm gonna have to either say bi-weekly, monthly, or even seasonally, just to sort of make it novel. Would a monthly tournament be too much? Think about every month there's another tournament. Honestly, I'm honestly gonna say seasonally, because I think this is the proper way to make a tournament. If you can make it 4 times a year, but make it super, super hype, preparing, maybe there needs to be some preparation, like you'll have some time to gain some elo points in order to qualify for the tournament, something like that. I think this is actually right. I'm just thinking also of other tournaments that I watch. Again, I watch fighting game tournaments, and there's really, like for Mortal Kombat, 4 really hype events every year. There's a lot of little ones, but there's 4 offline, 4 or 5 that just occur every year. That feels like something I'm really looking forward to. So I'm gonna say seasonally, man. What would you prefer tournament duration? I think not less than 24 hours. I think I'd like if it's going to be seasonally, I'd like it to take 2 or 3 days. So you can have like a preliminary round, and then you have like the playoffs. I think 2 days is probably the magic number. You have everything until the top 24 or until the top 16, top 8 the first day, and then you have the big showdown of the top, say 8 or 16, maybe even 24 that last day. I think 2 days is the sweet spot there. What type of entry requirement would you prefer for tournaments? So free for all players? No, that's not a good idea, and it's going to become a mess. So rank requirements, not gem entry fee. What is the EA? Ticket entry fee? Earn through. What is BOTD, chat? Oh, tickets. Oh, so just the tickets from the daily challenge and from your jar of whatever strange fluid is inside that jar. I'm going to say free with rank requirements. Yeah, I think you have to hit a certain elo in order to qualify. Maybe you have to get to, the top 10% of the elo in order to qualify. Maybe not even. Maybe top 50%, something like that. Legends of Runeterra did have kind of an open tournament in the app, so maybe something like that. Or real serious, if I'm going with the seasonal 2 or 3 day offline tournament, something like that, or even online, but a serious tournament, definitely you need some kind of requirement for that. All right, if tournaments, they're asking about tournaments, man. Kidding me? If tournaments required an entry fee, but offer proportionately high rewards, how likely are you to participate in that? All right, so I'm going to actually take back what I said before, laughing about the gem entry fee, because I think, again, if in the game you have casual mode, ranked mode, and then tournament mode, and it's just a regular thing that you can literally just daily or weekly play in the game, I think at that point having a small gem entry fee, and then depending on how, because it'll just prevent players from just willy-nilly just coming in, oh yeah, I'll participate in the tournament, and then the tournament matches are going to be a mess. It's not going to be competitive, and it's going to be really, really skewed. Whoever basically encounters and matches up with more of those players, those are going to be like, you have such a huge advantage. So you want to get all the casuals out. So you just make some kind of gem entry fee, something small. It could just be like 100 gems, just to prevent casuals from joining. So then you have highly competitive players, and you're having this daily or weekly, and then at the end, depending on how you do in the tournament, it's just another game mode. However you do in this tournament game mode, you'll actually get rewards. I think that does work. I think that's a really good idea. If this is the case, then I'm going to say very likely I would 100% participate in a more competitive, a tournament style game mode in PvZ Heroes. So take everything I said before with a grain of salt. What type of rewards should motivate you to participate in tournaments? I think packs. I think gaining packs is a really, really good one. Can I check more of these? Leaderboard recognition, title, I think all those are good. Rewarding cards directly, I don't see a need for it. I think just packs. and some kind of gem reward would be good. I like all these except for just gaining a certain card. When participating in tournaments, which option appeals to you the most? So one is playing with friends or creating my own tournament with people I know. Oh, so like having a tournament mode, like create a tournament. I don't think I would really end up, this would be a fun thing to do with viewers. I could do this with the Patreon. This would be fun. I'm going to say the competing against random players is the thing I'm actually interested in. This I am interested secondary, but this one appeals more. Would you prefer tournaments to select up to 3? So use existing card collections, provide a set of cards that everyone can use to even the playing field, allow players to draft cards for tournaments. I mean, listen, if we're talking about the daily tournament and you're talking about a draft mode, an arena mode for this game, are you kidding me? I would love that. That was my favorite mode in Hearthstone. I wouldn't play ranked anymore. I would make the rank. I would literally just switch off and I would play this every other day though. I do like this. I do like this idea. Restrict card choices to specific heroes. Having a tournament with some rules and some cards that are banned for that tournament, I don't mind that. It's almost like Hearthstone again, where they cycle the standard mode, I think they call it, where there's things that are out, cycled away that you're not allowed to use for this highly competitive play. I would be okay with existing card collections, but I'm super, super biased because I have the full collection. If anything, the one tournament I participated in, my final opponent did not have a full set of cards, which did make me feel a little ugh, because it's like that really wasn't fair. He didn't like have all the mixed up Gravediggers or anything, which was a really important card for that meta. So yep, I'm gonna go with these 3. What would make tournaments more enjoyable for you? So I'm gonna say either daily, weekly. I'm going to explain exactly what I just said. Tournaments with a fee and rewards, or seasonal major events. They would have commentary and be organized and broadcasted. I think broadcasted on EA's channel. I think the fact it will be broadcasted again for the seasonal tournaments would make them super, super special because again, that's like fame, glory, and free advertisement. I mean, literally, I got into modern card games Hearthstone from seeing a Hearthstone tournament and I thought it was really, really cool. I saw these people competing. I'm like, I want to try the game. I think it really is something that hypes up the game and gets people really, really excited to have an actual broadcasted tournament. And I'm super biased because I definitely want to do the commentary. One time in my life. How likely would you recommend PvZ Heroes to a friend? Are you kidding me? 10 out of 10. Love this game. Thank you for taking the survey and thank you guys for watching. I gave you a little bit of insight, gave you a little bit of my insight to what I would like to see in this game, but I feel like more than that, we've gained some insight of what EA is thinking about for this game. This is really exciting, the fact that this the survey even exists. So go ahead and again go to the website in the description if you want to take the survey, and that is going to be all for now. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This is Fry. Making content for you guys is a full-time job, and it's only possible with your support. Click the link in the description to join my Patreon for access to exclusive streams, deep fry podcasts, private video calls, and more.